How attractive of a person are you according to the marks on your palm? Well, check your palm and let's find out now. So, what you're going to want to look for first is your Apollo finger. If you notice that this finger is longer than your pointer finger, well, this indicates that you're likely a very attractive person. You likely have a very attractive face, as the Apollo finger has a lot to do with beauty, both artistic and natural beauty. You're likely to be quite attractive. Also take a look at the Mount of Venus here. This mount has a lot to do with love, affection, warmth, and desirability in general. So if you notice that this mount is very pronounced, the lifeline is very broad like this, and this mount is very puffy, it really indicates that you have a lot of affection, likely to be quite desirable. You also want to take a look at your relationship lines here. If you notice that you have quite a few of them like this, it indicates that you're quite the individual in love and likely to be desired by quite a few people. Lastly, you should look at the Mount of Venus here. You'll likely see many lines like this indicating many different influences, with everything in conjunction, likely to be people that desire you and want to be with you. So, you might also have this mark here, which indicates that you like to dress nice. All of this in conjunction means that you're likely a very desirable person. So, what does your palm tell you? Share this video and like and follow for more.
5D Earth is not what you think it is. With all this talk about new Earth that is coming, the 5D shift, I think it's confusing a lot of people. It's not an actual shift of timelines. Time doesn't work that way. What's going to happen is a splitting of consciousness. Look at our political climate right now, or just society in general. Look at all these conflicts, wars, climate changes, differing opinions, people pitting each other against each other. I mean, this has happened all throughout human history, but at this point, it's starting to become an extreme. This is the polarization of consciousness. You have two extremes battling each other out. Yin and yang, right? But if you look at the yin and yang symbol, there is a black dot within the white, and there is a white dot within the black. There always needs to be balanced. Because we are so polarized, at some point in time, we're going to have to be balanced. Like a pendulum, it swings from extreme left to extreme right, but sooner or later, it's going to have to be in the middle. And that middle is singularity or neutrality. This is what 5D consciousness is. And I know a lot of people talk about, oh, you're going to shift it to a completely new reality where your friends are still going to look like your friends, but they're going to act different, or new buildings are going to pop up, or places that you never saw are suddenly going to appear. Yes, but this is going to happen collectively. It's not like these people don't have free will or a consciousness. Everything has consciousness. It's not like your friends are going to be replaced by exact clones at a different timeline. What's going to happen is the collective consciousness is going to co-create a different reality. You're going to open portals to a new reality. People are going to start healing. People are going to see the broader perspective. Think about it. What is 5D? It's fifth dimensional. What is more complicated, a 3-dimensional cube or a 5th-dimensional cube? The more dimensions, the more complex it is, the more angles you get. So the higher perspective, the more angles you can perceive and the more different realities you can perceive, the broader the perspective. What does 5D mean? It just means broader perspective. 11D is a much broader perspective than 5D. So don't let the word 5D confuse you or psych you out or make you think it's some kind of super special thing. It's really just your brain, your consciousness expanding to a different perspective. Humanity is going to heal, and I think it's going to take at least another 1,000 years or so, really, for us to fully shift into 5D, 6D. So no, your neighbors aren't going to be replaced by random clones from another timeline. They're still going to be them, but they're going to be much more healed. And because we as a collective consciousness are starting to get broader perspectives, right? 5D has bigger perspectives. The power of the collective consciousness will open up different portals or different timelines, right? Technically time isn't a line, but you get what I'm saying. And then we can bring forth the new Earth. And this cycle will repeat itself. But first and foremost, we have to kind of level out the polarization that is happening right now. And the powers that be, the elite who control this matrix system, do not want you to balance out the scales. They want you to constantly be polarized because this is their game. They love polarization. They never want you to be at neutrality or singularity. Do your best to be at singularity. Don't get polarized to either or. This is how you will escape the matrix. This is how you will enlighten yourself, so to say.
Slash, parenthesis, full stop, hyphen, ellipsis, percentage, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, ampersand, apostrophe.
Wow! Oh, let's see what's happening here. Oh, these guys, they look alike. They look together. Even the suits is like one person twice. Oh my god, this is very interesting. And it's like these guys have a good heart. Oh, well, because they just gave some food to a stranger. Wow, this is very interesting, man. Much love to everybody out there that is kind-hearted and always giving. You see, you said giving doesn't mean that you have a lot. You see, it's just the gesture.
Priced out of buying homes. We've been priced out of having kids. Our kids have been priced out of adulthood because most will never be able to leave the financial umbrella of their parents. We've been priced out of certain jobs. I literally can't work here or I'm losing money. We've been priced out of transportation, whether it's a luxury item or just the maintenance of keeping transportation. We've been priced out of education, how much you spend on a degree versus what you get back from it, not worth it. We have been priced out of our neighborhoods, and now we're being priced out of the holiday season. People literally stood in line for hours to have Thanksgiving dinner at Golden Corral because it was cheaper than buying food and cooking for your family. All the reasons on why you were a productive, tax-paying, law-abiding citizen, we've been priced out of. So if there is no reward for being a good person or doing the right thing, there are going to be more people that are not going to try. We think that the youth is giving up now and they're not thriving. If we continue on this path, they're not going to give a damn. So if you're looking at all these snatch and grabs and thinking, oh, grab my pearls, just wait until you've seen the results of removing books from schools. You think we're being priced out of Black Friday, but we're actually being priced out of civility, because those sales, those new trinkets, those new items, those wants, those upgrades were the things that people thrived for and held on to, on why they got up and went to work and did the things that they did. And if all of it's being taken away, you are now pricing us out of sanity and civility. We are living in a society that is creating savages because there's no reason to do right. And the only way I can get anything is if I take it. You're either going to eat or be eaten. And it's starting with this holiday season in 2023. You've priced people out of holiday joy. This is not going to end well.
Smell. Why are you crying?
jealous of your balls because they get to hang with you all day.
What the hell is that on your bed?
The monkey dolls. Let's get into it. So as I briefly mentioned in my last video, my daughters were born when I was only 29 weeks pregnant. So they spent roughly the first 3 months of their life in the NICU. And this was in 2021 where COVID protocols were still very strict. So the only visitors that were allowed to meet and see my daughters were myself and their father. Nobody else was allowed to come visit them. And my mother did not handle this very well. And so she ended up going online and searching for reborn dolls to purchase to cope with not being able to meet her twin granddaughters. Now, why are they monkeys? In her words, well, they're half Mexican, so I figured if I got monkey dolls, they would look more like your daughters. And during this very stressful time for me, not knowing if my daughters were even going to make it or not, I was also dealing with my mother texting, calling, or FaceTiming me every hour on the hour, wanting to see and hear updates regarding the babies. If I ever did not respond promptly enough, my father would then start reaching out to me saying, please respond to your mom. Please send her a picture. Please send her a video. Please answer her FaceTimes. She won't get out of bed. She's so distressed that she hasn't seen the babies in over an hour. She won't eat. Like, please answer your mom. So eventually she ended up getting these dolls. And according to my dad, she slept with them. She would carry them around the house. She would cuddle with them while she watched TV. And she would call them my daughters' names, like she named them after my daughters. So that photo that I used in the first video was a photo taken of her while my daughters were still in the NICU. When my babies finally got to come home from the hospital, my mother brought the baby monkey dolls to my house as a welcome home gift to my daughters. She said at this point they can just have them, and as they grow up, they can play with them. I immediately hid them in the closet because no thanks, those are creepy. Here is a better view of what these creepy things looked like.
This photo went viral just last month in India. It appears to have captured a ghost in one of the most unlikely places. The picture was captured by a traffic cam, meant to capture proof of moving violations, so later people can be given citations. This picture is of a couple who failed to wear their seatbelts, but that was the least of their worries. They were driving along the road at night. Their small children are strapped in the back seat, too little to even be seen on film. But there appears to be a third adult, peering over the shoulder of the driver, almost appearing to breathe down his neck. Problem is, the driver says there was no one else in the vehicle with them.
Oh my god! No, that's creepy.
Has gone viral because she has a PhD and she took an IQ test next to some guy that she thought was just a dumb rube hillbilly, and the dumb rube hillbilly did better on the IQ test than she did.
I'm Tyler, I'm 21, I'm a high school graduate, and I work in the Marine Corps.
I have my PhD in cancer biology, and I work in a biotech industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, me, I don't know, PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that. And then 6. It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us.
Please treat people equally with the
What is the largest number between 1 and a million that does not contain the letter N?
What's it? It's not
And just think it through. So explain your reasoning.
So all the numbers between So 1 has an N, 2 doesn't have an N. So you said the lowest number, right? Or the highest?
highest number.
Highest number. So 9 has an N. So between 1 and a million.
Yeah.
Million has an N. 9, no. 8, no N. So 8, you'd think it's 888, 888. But when you say it, 800, hun, the N is in 100. So you can't say anything with 100 or 1,000. So it's 8. No. 8.
Nearly there.
It can be 800. 88.
Yes.
88. There you go.
Wow, that's so interesting IQ test.
If you want to explore your psychic potential, I asked AI, what is the gateway process and what exercises can you do to complete it? And so it's given me an overview, and then it's given me some exercise you can do to complete the first 2 mentioned in that overview. So here we go. The CIA Gateway Process, also known as the Gateway Experience, is a set of structured meditation and consciousness exploration exercises that were developed by the US military in the 1980s as part of a research program on human potential and psychic phenomena. The program was declassified and made available to the public in the late 1990s. The Gateway Process is designed to help individuals explore altered states of consciousness, enhance intuition, and develop a greater self-awareness. It's often used for personal growth and spiritual development. The process involves a series of exercises to be practiced over time. Here's a step-by-step overview of the key exercises. Focus 10. This exercise involves practicing relaxation techniques to reach a state of deep physical relaxation. The goal is to let go of physical tension and achieve a state of mental focus and clarity. Focus 12. Building upon Focus 10, Focus 12 takes you deeper into relaxation and expands your awareness to include your energy body or aura. You learn to sense and work with energy. Exploration of Locale 1. Locale 1 is the immediate environment around you. In this exercise, you practice expanding your consciousness beyond your physical body to explore your surroundings in a non-physical or energetic state. Exploration of Locale 2. Locale 2 is a higher level of consciousness. In this exercise, you learn to access and explore non-physical realms, dimensions, or planes of existence. It may involve encountering spiritual guides or entities. Energy Conversion Box. This exercise involves visualizing an energy conversion box where you can convert and store energy for various purposes, including healing and personal transformation. Communication with Higher Self. You practice establishing communication with your higher self or inner wisdom. This can involve asking questions and receiving insights or guidance. Advanced Focus 12. This exercise develops your ability to reach Focus 12 state, allowing for more profound exploration and experiences. Free Flow. In this exercise, you explore non-physical realms with greater freedom and spontaneity, without a specific structure or agenda. Integration and reflection. At the end of each session, you reflect on your experiences and integrate what you have learned or discovered into your daily life and personal growth. For this part, I asked it about Focus 10 and Focus 12 exercises. If you want to learn more, let me know in the comments and I'll continue to break it down for you. So here we go. Focus 10 and Focus 12 are key components of the CIA Gateway process, focusing on achieving deep relaxation and expanding your consciousness. Here are exercises to help you successfully complete these states. Focus 10 is a deep sense of physical relaxation and mental focus. It's an essential foundation for deeper consciousness exploration. Here's an exercise to help you achieve this state. Choose a quiet space. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed for a duration of the exercise. Relaxation techniques. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Start by consciously relaxing each part of your body, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. Imagine tension and stress melting away as you do this. Body scan. Once your body is fully relaxed, focus on your attention on each part of your body, beginning with your toes and moving up to your head. Visualize each part of your body becoming warm, heavy, and relaxed. Focus on breath. Pay attention to your breath. Breathe naturally and observe the rise and fall of your chest or the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your nostrils. Let go of any distracting thoughts and simply focus on your breath. Counting breath. To deepen your relaxation, you can count your breaths. Inhale to the count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale to the count of 4. Continue this pattern, allowing your breath to become slow and rhythmic. Progressive relaxation. As you continue to focus on your breath, imagine yourself sinking deeper into relaxation with each breath. Imagine a sense of weightlessness and peace. Stay in the moment. If distracting thoughts or worries arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently return to focus on your breath and relaxation. Practice regularly. To achieve and maintain Focus 10, practice this relaxation exercise regularly. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to enter this state of deep relaxation. Focus 12. Expansion of awareness. Prepare for Focus 12. Begin by achieving Focus 10 state through the relaxation exercise mentioned above. Visualization. With your body deep in relaxation, visualize a bright and vibrant sphere of light or energy around your physical body. This represents your energy body or aura. Expand the sphere. Visualize this energy sphere expanding slowly and gently. It extends beyond your physical body, creating a protective and energized field around you. Awareness of the sphere. As you expand the energy sphere, become aware of the sensations within it. Notice any changes in temperature, tingling, or vibrations as you expand your consciousness into this energy field. Exploration. With your awareness extended into your energy body, you can explore your surroundings in this non-physical state. You can also use this expanded awareness to sense energy or vibrations in your environment. Stay relaxed. Maintain a deep state of relaxation as you explore. Any tension or effort can disrupt your Focus 12 state. Practice and experiment. Like Focus 10, regular practice is key. Experiment with expanding your awareness and exploring different aspects of your energy body during Focus 12 exercises. There we go. And if you want any more, let me know in the comments and I'll break down the other steps in the overview.
Yo, what's up, wonderful people? Thanks for watching up to this far, man. You are loved and respected. Share love and caring out there to the whole universe. Because believe this love it can heal the world, and love is in our DNA when we are born. That's why no one teaches you how to love. But all these other things, the chaos, distraction, greed, envy, all these other things you learn when you are here. You see what people are doing and the universe fits you or those around you. So let's share good love and peace and forgiveness, so that those that shall come after us, they shall grow knowing all these good aspects. Big up to yourself, watch till the end, you are loved. Shout out to everybody that has been using the comment section and hitting the like button. And one or two guys, actually, or maybe one, that has been hitting the super thanks. Josie and MJ Sister, God bless you and the universe. Watch till the end.
They want to keep you in stagnation. Listen to me. There is an actual journey that you must go on. A hero's journey. But it is not the kind of journey that you think. And there have been so many traps placed around this actual journey that everyone seems to get stuck in the mind, thinking that this is all just a consciousness thing. See, you have to, in union with action, you have to start seeing how the game works. You have to be able to read the different clues and act upon them. You will have to remember this deep esoteric wisdom that has been hidden from most of us, and learn to use your abilities again to protect yourself. Okay, so most of us have this thing ingrained within us that witchcraft is all dark. And a lot of us have, in many other lifetimes past, used our abilities for negative or nefarious purposes. And this is how the mind control got into it. But when we are ascending out of this, we do have to remember all of this esoteric wisdom, because this is a real experience. This is not just like a consciousness, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I think this way, then I create my reality, blah, 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 and I'm going to stay living in the same sort of scenario that I've been in. No. This is going to force all of us into a place that is extremely uncomfortable. Now, it may seem very uncomfortable at the beginning and very foreign to all of us who have been trapped in the system, very disconnected from the planet, from Gaia, from nature. But to come back to this, we have to remember animism, which a lot of indigenous cultures know very well. And when we open and activate the higher heart, when it is actually open, then you're going to be able to feel everyone's field, including plants and animals. You feel people's fields. We have confirmation there. So if you've watched the movie The Matrix, if you've had an actual awakening experience, you're not getting stuck, you're not falling back asleep, you're not getting stuck at the light and love phase. The next phases of this are to realize that you have an actual journey, an actual mission to go on, and you will be given very direct and detailed information. Those of us that are actually here to anchor this in and glitch this matrix, we have real work to do. And this is going to look like very material things, very grounded things. You have to figure out a way to survive within this. Yes, this is a game, right? So you have to figure out a way to have income, or a way to homestead, or a way to learn survival foraging skills. Eventually, that is what is going to have to happen, that you're going to have to learn to live off the land again. And I'm getting very, very strongly nomadic, foraging, bushcrafting. Those are the real skills in the physical that you will need to learn.
Okay.
It's gonna be a solar storm, no more internet, it's gonna be a blackout, the war gonna start, the devil gonna come, the world gonna end. All lies. If you knew the truth about our reality, you would not be able to go to sleep at night. Trust me. We are living in someone else's never-ending story. Nothing is real, it's all fantasy. But if you believe this story to be real, guess what? It will be real in your reality. The people that control this matrix, they know how to make things manifest by using language. They are authors in the matrix. These authors are the only ones with authority to change certain scripts in the matrix. If you ever want to create a story and make things manifest, what do you need? You need an ink pen and you need a piece of paper. We use ink to make stories manifest. The archons of this matrix, they use the blood from this planet, or they use oil to make things manifest. They write codes in the stars. This is why they say it was written in the stars. We are all stars. Everything in the matrix is designed to attack us in the physical world, so we can be weak when we go in the astral world. This is why they say Jesus come like a thief in the middle of the night. The only thing you see at nighttime is the moon. This is why Morpheus asked you, do you want the red pill or do you want the blue pill? Did you know that Morpheus is actually the king of dreams? Another reason why they give us a pill low when it's time for us to go to sleep. You want the red pill or the blue pill? Once you pick which pill you want, you go to sleep on the pill low and you travel in the lower astral realms where they control everything. So when you have a little bit of knowledge, they say you are woke. And the lost souls are still asleep. They scream, wake up. That's because we are living in a story where everyone is asleep, living in a nightmare. This is why DreamWorks showed a boy fishing from the moon. It's not really a boy, it's really an ET fishing for lost souls. Everyone that's lost, you are really drowning because the universe is nothing but water. So once you need help, the boy from the moon is gonna go fishing and they're gonna pull your spirit back up to the moon. And once you are back on the moon, you throw your spirit right back into the water. You end up right back inside of the mother's womb into her water break. The first person that y'all see is a doctor or the doc. This is a ship in a dock surrounded by water. Not to mention the word doc is actually short for documentary. Our life is just a story, a documentary. But once the mother water break and we come back into this false reality, it's lights, camera, action, right back to the Matrix. Life is just a stage, it's not real. Ever get angry out of nowhere? Do it feel like someone is pushing your buttons? Do you watch Universal TV in your house? You have a Universal remote in your house. Once again, do it feel like someone is pushing your buttons? Archons that control this matrix, they use universal remotes to push buttons to control our reality. We sit back and watch TV and we are entertained, right? But if I told you aliens watch our reality like it's just a TV show and we are just entertainment, don't forget, it's just a story, a never-ending story. The author is the only one with authority to change anything in the matrix. No, we manifest from the dream world, so now it's just a nightmare. We are now straw men. We are just a story for entertainment. We use these zodiac signs to program our spirits. These are sheets. When we go to bed, we use sheets. If you want to write a book, you need a book cover. We also have covers on our bed. This is a blank piece of paper. You get a little cold, you want to use a blank it. Word blanket is really blanket, a blank piece of paper for these ETs to write our life out like it's a story. If you want to wake up, get the ebook, link in my bio.
Oh boy, that now is creepy.
Did you know that it is impossible for you to increase the volume of the voice inside your head? There's a fixed volume at what your thoughts speak. Isn't that concerning?
Oh. And on. Husband versus wife. Husband going to get just milk. 5 minutes later, he comes with the milk, which is very, very, very normal. Let's see. And he walks in normally with his milk there, nothing more. Now when the wife goes to get the milk, I smell that something creepy. The wife might as well come back with even veggies. And you wonder how breakfast. Oh, I told you. Oh man, she just went to get milk and she came back with her own shopping. This is incredible. Much love to all the people, the women out there, the mothers. You are loved and respected. And the fathers do. Big up to yourself and respect. That is very interesting. Teach your children well.
Primary school, 6 years. Secondary school, 6 years. That's 12. University, average, 5 years. That's 17. Youth service, 18. You say you want to do masters, 2 years, 20. So that means you spend an average of 17 years in the educational sector. We are not counting jealousy, kindergarten, preschool, and all those ones they used to collect your money. So that means you spend an average of, let's say, 15 to 20 years in the educational sector. So think about it. By the time you go through these 20 years, when you now graduate with your BSc, the first letter you are writing is, I beg to apply. Think of it now. Please think. If you have to spend 20 years to still come and beg for a job, you have to spend 20 years. And after 20 years, you can't create any job for yourself. All the things you have gone to school to learn in 20 years of paying school fees, of your parents spending money, of you spending money on children for 20 solid years. When they finally come out, they can't do anything for themselves to begin to earn an income. And they can't create anything that is of value that can help people. Let's think. We are wasting our time. We are wasting our time. All the educational sector of this country since the day of independence or even the day of whatever. How many things have we invented in Nigeria? How many things have we invented? If all the education we have been doing, we have not been able to invent anything that is solving problem for us, are we not supposed to think afresh? Why are we following the same assembly line? And we are not thinking that there is a need for a change? When you argue with realities, because
No.
This is an excellent question. Maybe this is one that's been on your heart. If God's supposed to be all loving, all forgiving, how come he didn't just let Lucifer have a pass? Hey, we'll forgive and forget. Well, let's take a look at the scripture and get an answer to this very, very important question. The first thing, as I read the scripture, you know something, I read all the way through and I never see Satan asking for mercy. I never see him asking for forgiveness. I never see him even wanting to repent. As a matter of fact, as you keep reading toward the end times in Revelation, you will find out that if anything, Satan gets worse. He gets more aggressive. As a matter of fact, the word Satan actually means adversary. He's just a sworn enemy to God. It just gets worse and worse as you go through Revelation chapter 6 through 19 into the judgment. As a matter of fact, he is actually incarcerated for 1,000 years during the millennial reign of Revelation chapter 20. You would think that would teach anybody a lesson. What does he do? Almost the moment that he's out, he goes right back into deceiving, whipping up a frenzy of rebellion. Myriads of people follow him. He doesn't ask for forgiveness at all. The second thing that I want to bring to you is there's an assumption that the biggest attribute of God is love, a mushy love that forgives and just doesn't want to deal with anything that would be harsh. And this is just not so. The greatest attribute of God, as we look in the scripture, is his holiness. Now, he has love, obviously, but holiness blankets over that. It's a holy love, as well as his strength. He is indeed omnipotent, but it's a holy omnipotence. Omniscience, he's all-knowing. It's a holy omniscience. It is separate from anybody here and anything in the world. His holiness, this is his name. As a matter of fact, when you look in the scripture, you will see Psalm 47 and verse 8, that God sits upon the throne of his holiness. Psalm 60 and verse 6, he speaks in his holiness. You'll see in Exodus chapter 15 and verse 11, majestic is the Lord in holiness. Isaiah chapter 6, when the angels are going around the throne, giving praise to the Lord, what are they calling out? Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness is the Lord. Or love, love, love is the Lord. No, that thrice used phrase, 3 is always the number of completeness, is holy, holy, holy is the Lord. We see that God and his domain demand holiness, and that's the first thing. So when you bring these two thoughts together, you get an answer that would help you understand why, when Lucifer rebelled, God had to deal with that and throwing him out of heaven.
All right, what I'm about to share with you, you need to be sitting down to receive. Just take my advice. Now, teachers and nurses are accustomed seeing some very, very unique names. Now, I got 4 to share with you, but the last 2 that can blow you away. Now, this name here, to some people, this is just A, B, C, D, E. But this is a child's name, and the child's name is pronounced Absida. Some other people pronounce it Abisade. Let me give you another. This is a capital L, a dash, and an A. This child's name is pronounced Ladasha. Yes, Ladasha. But watch these 2. No, this is a capital S, small s, small s, small s, small t. I am going to give you 5 seconds to guess the pronunciation of this child's name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This child's name is Forrest. Get it? Forest. It has 4 S's and a T. Forest. But this is no comparison for this next name. So this is a capital J, common K, common M, common N. Can you guess the pronunciation of this child's name? In the alphabet, you would normally say J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and you go on. I give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This child's name is Noel. You get it? Noel. Because in the alphabet, you will have J, K, L, M, N. But there's Noel. Bye-bye.